So, Joe Saxton, she talks about a treatment plan to restore your voice. So, if you're in this season or you've gone through a season before, and I'm sure there will be ones in the future, I'm a mere baby at this thing called life, if you look at it in the concepts of eternity. But first is to diagnose the damage. Second is to give your purpose a rebuilding process. Give your purpose a rebuilding process. That's so good. Three, examine your environment. Four, build supportive habits that heal, not hurt. Five is to get a treatment plan. That would be great. And do not let damage make your decisions. Um, so powerful. Diagnose the damage. We need to know what's happening, right? So if I don't know what it is that's breaking or broken in this scenario, how am I ever expected to rebuild? How am I ever expected to teach you from it? How am I ever expected to disciple from it? How do I even know how to go to God with it? And so I love that piece. There's two other people that I want to share with you if we can get through in the next couple minutes. The next is by the new book called Dynamic Drive, The Purpose Fueled Formula for Sustainable Success by Molly Fletcher. She is also a best-selling author and a podcast host, and she also is a former top sports agent. And I loved hearing her stories about tennis and the way that she got into serving in the tennis population. It was really funny. She was great. One of the things that really stuck in with me and cemented was the curiosity creates chances and choices. Curiosity creates chances and choices. So I encourage you to get curious. I encourage you that in order to sustain success for a long period of time, we have to know what our energy and focus is intended to do. So does our energy deserve, or do we need to give this amount of energy to other things? What is deserving of our energy? And oh my gosh, what's at risk for the change and what's at risk if we don't? What's at risk if we change said energy input into a thing or a not thing, and what's at risk if we don't? There will be pros and cons. I need to sit and write my own. But I loved the way that she shared. And one of the things that she did was an alignment audit, which we can also do, is to identify the 10 most important things, people, places, the most important things. Two is to rate and relative to those most important things, 1 through 10, their importance. Okay, so identify the most important things and then rate them relative to their importance. So if I said things or people, let's say I put my child, what's their importance? What? Clearly a 10, right? Well, I say clearly. Maybe it's not for you, depending on the season that you're in. Maybe they're grown adults and you don't have to put them at a 10 anymore because they know how to feed themselves and clothe themselves and have shelter. I get that. So rate them in order of importance, and then you're going to rate them 1 to 10 based on how much time and energy that you put into each. Okay. So if it's my child and I said that they're 10 important, but my time and energy, I'm only giving them a 2, then there is a gap of alignment. So the alignment audit is allowing you to see if you say it's important and you believe in your heart that it's important, and yet your time and energy, this could be scheduling, is not applied to said experience, there is an adjustment of energy that needs to take place and focus that needs to take place for you to be in full alignment and thrive.